would help if I start recording this, because this is going up on the VOD channel. Hey VOD channel, if you're watching this, I just went over the new dev diary for for nomadic governments. You should check that out on the main channel. Anyway, I don't know why I feel like a shill today. I feel like being a shill. Wow. Skip lesson. Skip. It's because I think these all got reset because I was playing a modded game. Because it reset when I loaded into the mod. Been playing after the end, which is very fun. Okay. Modify contracts of quite a few people. They all have normal, so I'm not sure I really care about modifying their contracts. Oh, we're in a lot of wars. Interesting. I can imprison my lover. Probably for being a fornicator, I would assume. She's a fornicator. That would be hypocritical of me. I can demand payment from my vassals, though. I will do that. As long as I'm not going to put them in debt. I don't want to actually put any of my vassals in debt. I've been overwhelmed by stress because I'm well... So that was a mistake. These guys hate me, huh? Because I'm a sadistic murderer. And they want a seat on the council. Let me peek at my council here. Actually, this is pretty good. And neither of these guys are going to become spy master, so... Who's the stronger of the two? Not really either. Just going to sway you arbitrarily. Hopefully that helps. Can declare wars, create accolades, offer hostages, potential alliance negotiations, but not... Potential usually doesn't mean very likely. Okay. And I don't have a spouse because I'm betrothed. Right? What are these wars anyway? We're being raided. We're defending Castile. And we are helping these guys attack Al-Andalus. Okay. Understood. Where are my armies? They are not raised. Okay. We should use some of our money to raise some men-at-arms. I remember that we were working on caballeros, but those aren't going to be ready for 18 years, so let's not worry too much about that. Or let's not raise those right now. I have light infantry. I think some pikemen would actually be quite useful for us to counter what our allies right now have. And they're also going to fight well in our mountains in the future. So let's raise just 100 pikemen. It's not nearly enough, but we'll get them stationed. And since neither of these are wars that I'm directly involved in, I think I'm going to just wait a little bit to raise my troops before I march in. So let's unpause. Haunted by the past, I sit alone brooding, my heart heavy with memory, mulling over things I did years and years ago. Was I truly a generous king? Did I actually help people? Have I ever truly done the right thing? My head throbs. Why would Marty set me on this path if she knew it would make me this miserable? VTuber with EDS posts on Blue Sky hoping to find a Mewtuber. Nice. Excellent. Perhaps a charitable donation would ease my mind. I saw this. I'm off to the whorehouse. I cannot make mistakes. I am king. Going off to the whorehouse. No longer as overwhelmed by stress. I'm going to donate to charity for 50 gold. I think that'll help a little bit, just get our stress down a little bit more. I walk away from the church with a light purse and a lighter heart. Just the thought of all those in need that my money can help is enough to put my mind at ease. I now have 100,000. Oh, yes. I haven't gotten you a good answer yet, but remind me in the mod channel and I will I'll try to set some time this week to think it over. I haven't had a lot of free time this past week is what I'm trying to say. This past weekend, so I haven't really looked into it too much. I haven't really thought about it too much, excuse me. Betrothed can marry, let's do so. Chance of pure-blooded children. Pray that you together can find redemption and atonement as well as happiness. Interesting. Could demand conversion. Oh, I'm paused. She converted. Excellent. Now, our levies are not super raised. Return to her employer's court? What? Weird. Only reason I had free time this week is because the super tired cardiologist, the imaging center for your heart, called in sick. Fair enough. It's been a combination for me of this is more Saturday discussion, but whatever. It's more been a combination for me of not having a lot of free time this week and frankly feeling like garbage this weekend. Because long story short, there was a minor issue with my with the refills on my medication, on most of my medication. So my pharmacy, so I asked my pharmacy to delay filling my meds so that I could get them all at once because they have to be delivered. Because I'm across town from my pharmacy for a variety of reasons. And it meant I had to ration my meds last week. And I'm doing much better. I have them, and I'm doing much better now. But by Friday and Saturday, which were my days off from work, I was not feeling so hot. Duke Onso Um, it's fighting a war with Count Anzar. Okay. I'm not sure I'm really gonna help you, to be honest, Anso. Let's see if I can join up with his army here. Maybe that'll help. Because I don't think I can take this army right now. Not on my own, at least. Okay, we want... Mayor Belasco is fine as the commander. Protecting scheme, skip lesson. Diplo perk. I think I'll grab forced vassalage here. Oh no, I wanted to grab defensive negotiations and then grab true ruler. To see if we can pick up any vassals when Al-Andalus collapses. I would actually love sway phase length going down, but I would like... no, prestige per dread. This doesn't increase my dread. I want benevolent intent. I do want my dread to go up, though. Inspired person can be sponsored as I'm bleeding money. What's right about intrigue? Quite the chin on you, my friend. Krato Magyar. The Magyars are hybridizing? They are. I had a coworker once who was total tangent. I had a coworker once who was very proudly Hungarian, and understandably, because you know America would act like Hungary is this tiny far-flung country, and you know, talk about Hungary as if no one's ever heard of it. And I never knew the right way to be like, no, I'm very familiar with your country, just from a historical perspective. I don't know anything about modern Hungary. Let's start converting... Yeah, that's all of our directly held land. Let's start converting for vassals. Preferably ones that are our religion. We don't have vassals who are our religion. Oh, these guys. These three are all our religion, so let's convert over here. Hi, King Ambrose won something or other. Okay, hopefully if we finish this war, that'll be 100% war score, because they are a single county count. And they did break off their siege to the war goal, so I think we'll be in a good position there. They seem to be winning battles. In my attempts to align Caliph Musa to my... Count Musa, excuse me. I read that as Caliph Musa. I found an opportunity, I think, I could argue that our goals are in fact the same. As I dictate in my next letter... Oh, this is the incestuous guy who I put in prison. I'm trying to revoke his title. I'm going to try to maintain subtlety. I actually wanted to sway the other upset vassal, because I don't really care if that guy hates me because I want his land. Can pass limited crown authority now. That'll help. Yeah, they're winning wars. Or winning battles, excuse me. No, stay here, fight. You coward. Always wanted to visit Bulgaria? I know very little about Bulgaria, too, but it seems beautiful. I've always wanted to visit Romania. That's where the Cyrillic script was invented. That's right. It was, if I remember correctly, it's, should go have a good rest of the stream. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Cyrillic was, it was named after its creator, and it was created in Bulgaria in order to write the Bible for people in, not Bulgaria, in, Bohemia, right? Bohemia and Moravia? Oh, court event. How many times have I told you to stay away from the newly planted lilies? It's that my gardener I hear bellowing. I turn to see her carrying my courtier Oria off by the scruff of her neck down the hall towards me. The child flails wildly, covered in petals and dirt, unable to reach Asona's arm. Put me down, I'll tell the king on you. The gardener dumps her cargo in a heap at my feet. The damn girl has trampled on my hard work, my lord. I'll take weeks to undo the damage. Oria wipes the tears from her eyes and meekly sobs. We were playing hide and seek. No one would have found me if it wasn't for her. She's a beautiful bastard. Wait, is this my, my lover? Yes. So this is probably my child. You will go and help replant them. Sometimes it pays to get caught. She's not getting a specific education, but she is charming. I could give her some intrigue. I think a bastard could afford a little bit of intrigue in her life, even if it stresses me out. Thank you, phone. What are you telling me about? Nothing. Ugh. Bastard, yes. Lowborn bastard. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought. But my vassal Mayor Bernard has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He's testing my limits. The others are sure to follow unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. He's gluttonous, shy, and zealous. He's a covetous zealot. Forgetting to invite him. He'll have tasks that are impossible to complete. We're going to forget to invite him. I mean, the dread's nice, to be honest. I want dread. Actually. How dare you challenge your king? He hates me, but he fears me. How dare you challenge your king? Al-Andalus, are you continuing to collapse? You are defending for a claim on Shinhir. Here. I don't know how to say it. A dangerous faction, really? Oh, peasant rabble. Meaningless. Okay. I can deal with peasant rabble. Fusion warrior can marry. What happened to your husband, Fusion? Was slain in battle by Mobob. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but Gargamel the Accursed is such a metal name. Holy shit. Gargamel the Accursed. I love this. That's excellent. It's a rare priest able to speak his name without spitting it into the dust. Are any of these alliance-worthy? Mervido. Mervido's at least a good trait. Let's actually look for some of all skills. Ali here is Hale. These are all old men. Monrique, the King of Thieves. Ooh. Vekenslav. He's a genius. Fusion, you're gonna make us genius babies. Let's get some geniuses in the family. Why am I losing money? Because I have an army raised. Man, I forgot I had an army raised. As long as he's a genius in a sack. I don't know why, but that just instantly reminds me of the, was it a tweet? I don't even remember. Call me a pharaoh because I put the pussy in the sarcophagus. It's like, what is this? What does that mean? It doesn't make sense why I think of that, but I do think of that. Two years left, 7 years left. Cool. I just know like that the like it's one of those things that you ever have like a phrase just get stuck in your head for years. Almost like a vocal stem. I just have put the pussy in the sarcophagus. It's just ingrained in the back of my head. I don't know. Fucking magnets, how do they work? Tide goes in, tide goes out, you can't explain that. You know, stuff like that. Hello, Toxicite. So this is unfortunate. I wasn't really paying attention. I thought we could make this fight work. And we're clearly going to lose. Because I don't think this... these reinforcements are going to... Why do I have a new heir? Shit. Okay. Jimena comes of age. Proud to see my daughter no longer as a... We're gonna ignore that for now. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Always a curious and knowledge-hungry child, Jimena has shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. Her understanding of philosophical and theoretical works is impressive, and she often engages in debate with her former teachers. Even at such a young age, she can be heard quoting obscure passages to support new ideas and theories. Okay. She's fickle, arbitrary, and vengeful, but she's a mastermind philosopher. They grow up fast. News from the mountains of Bigor finally arrives in the hands of an exhausted messenger. I know immediately that something terrible has happened to my son. Oh, brave Jingleheimer of the Schmidt was killed leading an attack against the Commingian pikemen. He was slain by Lop, son and heir of Count Anzar, in a fierce encounter. I could not have saved him, but no parent should outlive their child. Lope de Comminges shall not get away with this. We become rivals. Now, who is my heir and what does my succession look like? John Jacob Jingleheimer of the Schmidts is my heir. However, he is ill and 6 years old. He does want a martial education, so I will provide one for him. I think Lardon, not Lardon. Lardon is different. I would make a perfect educator. Does that mean I have no... I have Infante Amir, or Amr. Oh, he's a bastard. I have no legitimate sons. So it's going straight to my grandson. I mean, I guess that's a pretty safe succession, and we're not going to split much. So anyway, let's see if this these reinforcements will get here in time, or they'll just start sieging back their capital. Fuckers. They might have actually been able to change the course of war. Jingleheimer the Schmidt and 2 others were slain. And Count Johann was captured as a prisoner of war. Sorgina Azabella stands in the eyes of many as a bulwark, protecting the faith against corruption and heresy. A woman of unyielding devotion, she fights day and night to make sure that all members of her flock follow Era Zaharrak dogma to the letter. How commendable. And Jimena Burr can marry. Could marry into that family, but we're already allied to them. I could ally one of my vassals here, and I may actually. County of Tudua. Marry Provence. Gain an alliance with Provence. Or Najera. He's only 12, though. Let's go with this, let's go with Yahaf. Send proposal. It's going to be 2 shots of line read redeem. Okay. Your daughter Jimena will be betrothed to my son Yahaf. Thank you. Hold court. I am passing through Najera, the capital of my vassal Count Cassio, when I receive an invitation to visit his castle. As I arrive, he welcomes me with a frown and a tour. One thing that strikes me is the place is full of unfinished projects. Well, he can't like me less, so I'll stay for a while. I'll read those in just a second, Fusion. Let's just go straight through this event. This event is just too many pop-ups. Going to return home with our troops. My lord, the unthinkable has happened. My brother and friend Infante Beans takes a second to catch his breath, his forehead wet with sweat. The ladies of Najera have taken up arms to defend the city themselves. It's Najera, isn't it? It's not Najera, it's Najera. Isabella storms into the room, soon following. This is unnatural, my lord, she cries out. If we let them fight soon, they'll also ask for land. And who is going to take care of the children then? A sword is a sword, Bean's answer is immediate. Surely you agree, my lord. I wish all my subjects were so ready to defend our lands. More garrison size. Women should only hold one thing, and that's babies. I want this. She's not going to stop endorsing me, right? No. She'll get over it. Alright, as soon as I finish the visit... She is patrapilled, she is, unfortunately. Alright, let's see how the visit goes. Now it's time for bed. My dear cousin, join me in the Burgosian clash against Castile. Okay. Fine. Alright, let me... Oops, wrong button. Let me switch over here real quickly and I will read this. Transfem, 1 month HRT. My daughter gave me a 50 MCG patch of E and enough crypto to give an elephant brain cancer. I'm so happy. Transfem, 2 years HRT. I take 3.1415 milligram estriol valiente subcutaneous every 5.74 days, calculated via statistical modeling. I supplement oral E2 to aid with intercellular estrogen availability for conversion from E1S. My special ops team tortures endocrinologists using PowerPoints. 5 years HRT. I put a shotgun blast of illegal anime girl estradiol into my thigh whenever I remember gender exists. If I feel cranky, I down progesterone with rum. I've gained 2 cup sizes the past 3 months, and I do not know why. Oh, relatable. So, like... Okay. I don't remember doses, honestly, and I have them here, but I'm not gonna read you my exact dosing. I take the bare minimum dose of Spiro. I take the biggest dose of estrogen that my doctor would give me, was allowed to give me. I take progesterone, and I take them as a handful at the end of the day. Like no special delivery or anything. I just down them before going to bed with my other meds. And it works great. Works really, really well for me. I don't know if I've told this story. On a whim, a while ago. It came up in conversation, but I certainly didn't have to do this. On a whim, I showed a coworker and friend of mine a pre-transition photo of myself from about 10 years ago. Um, and she looks at me and goes, "You've aged backwards. You look 10 years that the person in that picture looks 10 years older than you do." 100 mg Spiro, 8 milligram estradiol, above max dose, 200 milligram progesterone. I think my dosing is pretty similar. 8 milligrams estradiol sounds about correct. I'm supposed to take it sublingually, but I just don't care anymore, so I just swallow the pills. I spot Count Cassio by the entrance waiting to see me off in the morning. As I walk up to him, hear him muttering to himself. He is great. The castle's like new. After a quick goodbye, I'm soon on the road back home again. I'm glad I was able to help. I am, I'm on a pretty low dose of Spiro because I don't want to, I tried going off Spiro and it didn't have, and it had some, and that led to some effects that I didn't want, but there's certain things that aren't let's just say there's certain side effects with Spiro that aren't TOS, that I don't want. So I worked with my doctor to find a balance where I'm keeping my T low enough where I'm not getting hair places I don't want, while keeping it high enough that certain features still work. If you know, you know. Progestro somehow is reversing the TOS non-compliance in my Spiro. That's good. Peasants allowed us to serve their lord. What? What just happened? Hasn't declared war and died of stroke? Oh, maybe the war leader died. Okay, yeah, that's possible. I'm trying to think of, like, any reason why that war would be invalidated, and war leader being dead is one of them. That was weird. Yeah, I found that I had a similar experience with progesterone, but only for about the first 6 months. And things have kind of returned to how they were before, after those 6 months. Which is fine. I'm actually very happy with the way that's all working. Wife falls pregnant, ruler won war. A lot better than the first, with the aid of very understanding, accepting wife and a large community that's affirming and helpful. Hell yeah. Don't go siege my capital, that's rude. Just constant wars over here. Also, all Andalus is attacking. I guess they managed to win that rebellion I saw. So the hunger pangs will calm in several months. That was my experience. My experience was it would get really intense within 30 minutes to an hour of taking the dose. Without fail for about 6 months, and then it started to die down from there. Yeah, your mileage may vary, exactly. Also, Aragon under siege. Rude. This is the mountains, though, so hopefully we have a pretty good chance of breaking the siege. TOS nature is really improving as a side effect. Good. Or he'll just lose the war before he... Alright. Annoying. Can I... Nope. Let's go siege Burgos. Our ally here. Fighting constant wars. And on tablet. I have been toying with the idea of getting back into art. It's definitely something I have some experience with, but not an exceptional amount. With a tired yet blissful smile, Azalace presents me with a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Fortunately, he's not pure-blooded, which is very unfortunate, but he's not my heir either. Okay. All right, everybody. Here is your opportunity to name a child. Go ahead and put your suggestions in chat, and I will pick the one that I like the best. However, keep in mind that those of you who spend channel points on the name a character redeem will get priority. And the timer has already started ticking. You have about a minute. Let's say it's 50 seconds left from now. 45 at the moment. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Excellent. Hello, Ketchup. Good to see you. Unpure. Forget what I even suspected. Sonic's record-breaking chili fart. I almost spat coffee on my microphone. Oh my god. Oh, and we are almost at time, so I think I have to go with Sonic's record-breaking chili fart. I hate to do that to the poor kid, but that's funny. May you grow strong and wise, my son. Watch this child have a complex story with twists and turns, always. My sinful acts come at a cost? What did I do? Wait, was that a bastard? What did I do? Piety plummeted. Oh, it's just from the negative piety. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with losing devotion to negative piety. We are not a pious man. Not in the slightest. Excuse me. I burped. You know what I'm looking forward to? Some of you may know that almost every Tuesday I get a burrito before stream. I have not done it for 2 weeks because the taco truck across the street is doing an event. So they're not across the street, but they come back tomorrow. I'm gonna get a burrito tomorrow and it's gonna be so good. I've gotten an idea in my attempts to align Count Cassio to my interests. Perhaps I could argue that it's in the interest of all Brazilianists to support me rather than any other Era Zaharrak ruler. There are no other Era Zaharrak rulers, which is a great argument. I think I can make a very convincing argument. I'm going to keep the diplomatic niceties. Plus 55 persuade, and he's still negative. This may just not happen. Got me to post some cute pictures of blue sky last night. Nice. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this in a way that's TOS, but also not TMI. I've inherited Pallas. That's fine. I can afford it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we do need to convert it. And it looks like I need a new Chancellor. So Count Johannes. We need to start swaying him instead. Good to see you once again. How's the kingdom coming? Doing pretty well. Let's focus on domestic affairs. I mean, everyone hates us. So, you know, there is that. Mostly because we're a craven, sadistic, murderous sinner. And a fornicator. But, details. You know, just a little gal. Just a little guy, and it's my birthday. Inherited some armies here, it looks like. Happy birthday! No, it's not actually my birthday. So you stop this right now. Out of wedlock, Beatrice has given birth to our son. Though I ought to be joyful, my heart is heavy with doubt and fear. So it will stay until I have made my decision. Hydrate and stretch, thank you. Your birthday's in 10 days. Happy birthday in 10 days. Alright, so, while I stretch and hydrate, once again, name suggestions are open. Go ahead and put those suggestions in chat. Folks who spend channel points will be given priority. And you have about, let's say 55 seconds remaining. Ouchies. Ouchies. Shadow's record-breaking chilly fart. Understandable. And hydrate. Bildad? It's a cryptid. Ooh. I want to look. Say-so-to birthday pin-up selfies. Nice. I don't know what a Bildad looks like. Oh, I know this. I didn't remember the name. Neat. 5 to ads. Thank you. Jack from State Farm. I forgot when I started the timer. I'm gonna call it here. I don't know why Jack from State Farm really cracks me up. I'm going with Jack from State Farm. We're not going to legitimize Bastard, though. We're acknowledging him, which is enough. Siege 1, prisoners taken in siege. And Fusion Warrior has given birth to a daughter. Alright, we're doing it all over again. I misspelled Jack for Jake. Or Jake for Jack. That's... I like Jack so much more. It's so funny. About 50 seconds remaining. Same deal as last time. If you want to just throw a name that you just gave in, there you go. You're welcome to without spending channel points as well if you would prefer. I will allow that because they're so close together. Let's see. Going for another 20 seconds or so. Gumbaroo. Oh, that's so cute. That sounds cute. What does a Gumbaroo look like? No, not Jimbaroo. Looks similar to a black bear with a very fat body. Excellent. Gumbaroos are not cute. No, it doesn't sound cute, actually. I'm not seeing a picture, but it sounds pretty uncute. I really like Gumbaroo, though. Hecaris monkey. Wait, no, that wins. Hecaris monkey. May you grow strong and wise. Fucking monkey. Okay, that being said, though, I do need to run ads here, so while I am paying my Twitch tax, please take this opportunity to get up and stretch your legs, rest your eyes, take care of your meat vessel. You only get one of them, and it's important for that reason alone. We will be back in 3 minutes, and I will see you all then. Be right back. Oh, let me end the recording, too.